So, hello, hi everyone, very good morning. So, today in this video, I'll be discussing about a Python, which is a programming language, and we'll be discussing from basic to depth, and we will also understand why we are using Python and what is the use case and how it contribute uh, in running a website. So first of all, let me take to you a website called uh, Flipkart. Okay, to make you understand about how Python works in the back. Okay, so taking a normal example. Okay, if you come to a search bar and search any product which you want, like here in my case, if I want Adidas shoes, if I want to purchase Adidas shoes, Adidas shoes. Okay, and click enter. Then what happened here in the backend is, yeah, as I entered Adidas shoes and click enter, uh, this particular information, that is Adidas shoes, uh, keep in the conditional way, and it checks in the database by keeping this validation check, uh, and if this uh, particular shoe is available in the database of Flipkart, then it will return all the products related to Adidas. Otherwise, it will show not available or not in the uh, mm, not in the store, like this it will show. But here, as you can see here, it is showing uh, so many products related to my product what I search here. So this type of validations is written in the backend programming language. Here the backend programming language may be Python or Java or JavaScript. So different programming languages, backend languages have different framework. For example, Python has Django. Okay, Java has Spring Boot framework. Okay, JavaScript has Node.js framework, like this. So I hope you understood this use case, this I mean real use case, which I shown in front of you. Okay, so now I'm going to my editor to explain you about Python. Okay, so Python is a programming language uh, used to write programs and uh, uh, execute some task in the backend, as I shown you in the Flipkart. This validation or conditional logic is written in the backend side. This is not handled by the UI framework, that is React. Okay, these all things like React we will be discussing in the later videos. But for now, we want to stick on Python. So what Python is basically, we will talk today. We will be talking on the surface level, and slowly we will be going into the deeper and in the depth. Okay, so this is what you are seeing on my screen. This is a code editor. Okay, so what basically code editor does is it provides all the necessary tools or dependencies required to write a programs, and we do not need to worry about any tools and go outside. Everything is available inside this code editor, and the name of this code editor is Visual Studio. Okay, so first of all, we will be creating a new file. Okay, for our first Python program. So the name of our Python program should be first program. Okay. So after that, we need to use some extension. Okay, extension. What would extension here? As we know, we are writing Python program, so the extension would be .py. And suppose if I would be writing Java program, then here the extension would be .java. And if I would be writing program in JavaScript, then the extension would be .js. So extension basically uh, used to identify that which type of file, which type of program is written inside this file. Okay, so this is used for as a identifier. Okay, if you see without opening that file, if you want to identify what this file is related to, then we can identify using like extension name of that file. Okay, if a file is a normal text file, then we use here that dot txt. Okay, so I'll click enter here, and it will ask where you want to save this file. As I want to save this file inside D directory, so I want to save here. Now we are good to go, and we are good to write our first program. So normally, whenever as a beginner we start learning new programs, first of all, what we do is uh, we print some value. Okay, like in first uh, first of all, what we do is we print hello world. So here also we have to print. We want to print something. Then there is a inbuilt function inside Python library, that is print. So this is a inbuilt function provided by Python, which is responsible to print any values, object, variables, okay, whatever we write inside that bracket, small bracket, it will print on the screen as it is. Okay, so let me show you. So here I want to print hello world as it is. Okay, so I want to print hello world as it is. Then what we need to do here, we need to use print function, and we need to use uh, small brackets, and inside that small bracket we need to use uh, double quotes. Okay, if why we are using double quotes here is because we want to print that value as it is. Okay, we want to print this value as it is without any single change. Okay, then we need to use double quotes. If we don't want to uh, if we want some change, that we will be discussing later. Okay, and if we will not use double quotes here, then it will throw error, as you can see here. Okay, it will throw error, and uh, it will show that hello is not defined. So here uh, the Python is thinking that hello world is now treating as a variable, and it will throw error with that hello is not defined. Okay, so if we not used double quotes here, then it will treat hello world as a variable. not as a text, normal text. Okay. Now we are not getting red underline. Now we can run this program and we will see hello world as it is without any single change. Okay. So this is all about our first program. We have written our first program. Now, now the next thing we are going to discuss about variables. So what is variable is? Variable is basically used to contain some values inside it. Okay. Let me show an example to you. Suppose I'm defining here a variable a and I want to uh, put some values inside a. A is basically a variable, okay, and I want to define one more variable, that is b, and I want to assign 20 inside b, okay, and I want to print the value of a. Here a is what I said, a is variable, okay, and what is variable? Variable is meant for storing any values, okay. So if I want to print the value of 10, okay, so what my use case, what I want here is I want to print the value of a, okay, not exactly a, but I want to print the value of a, okay, note my words, I want to print the value of a. Then inside print function, what I need to write here is simply I need to write inside that a small bracket. I need to write a without double quotes, because double quotes, when we use double quotes is whenever we want to print any text as it is without any change, then we should use double quotes. We need to write the text or value inside double quotes. But in this scenario, we want to print the value of variable a. Then in this case, we do not need to write uh, inside double quotes. So let's see what we will get. You can guess what we get output here. We will get 10 as a output. Okay. See, we are getting 10. Understood? Okay. Now, if I want to make some changes here, like if I want to write the value of a, the value of a is a. Okay. So here what I did here is I want this particular thing to be printed as it is. But this particular thing I want uh, this value to be written on the screen, not as not a as it is. I want to be I want the value of a to be printed on my console. So I have written this a outside that double quotes, and I have separated this double quotes value and this variable value with plus. So this is basically used to separate these two types of values. This is basically a normal text which I want to be printed on the console as it is, but this value I want to be print the value of a. Okay. So now let me see. Here I am getting some error. Let me check what is this error. Okay, now we can see here the value of A is 10. Okay, fine. So I was little bit confused. Basically, we use plus as a separator in Java programming language. So I have a habit to write plus, but in Python programming, we use comma as a separator. Okay, so this is all about printing a normal value, normal text value as it is versus a variable, the value of a variable. If I want to print the value of any variable, then this way we can print. If you have any doubt or you need any clarification, you may write your doubt in the comment section. I will definitely answer your query. Okay. So thank you everyone. This is all about today's class, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.